Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hey, we're back, man. This will be the only time that you hear me talk about any more Man of Steel rumors, man. We're going to talk about Superman vs. Batman, the highly anticipated 2015 movie, the sequel to the epic movie, the movie of 2013, the best movie of 2013, and that is Man of Steel. Man of Steel 2 right now is being called Batman vs. Superman. Hopefully it's called Superman vs. Batman because it's a Superman movie, not a freaking Batman movie, alright? Let's talk about this Wonder Woman coming from Kryptonian descendants and being created by Kryptonians or having elements of anything to do with Krypton. It's all been a false lie. It's been a rumor. It has no truth to it at all, and we need to leave it there. Okay. I keep trying to tell people, man, don't get worked up, man. A lot of these sites, man, from Screen Rant to Comic Book Movie to Batman on Film to one that I won't mention because I really have a lot of respect for her. They just want these clicks, man. And a lot of other people like the Wall Street, New York Times, MSN.com, Yahoo. They're just grabbing these rumors, right? And they're labeling them as facts. They're labeling them as facts. They're presenting them as facts rather than opinions, man. Okay, and that's something that needs to be talked about, man. All right, they just want your money. They want you to click on a link. They want you to come to their site just for money. Period. Here's the easiest way to find out if it's a fact or an opinion. Okay, if it's a rumor, go on the Facebook page of Man of Steel. It's so simple, man. I wouldn't even waste my time going to the Man of Steel WB site because it really doesn't get updated. Go to the Man of Steel Facebook page, just like when they put Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. It's on the Facebook page first. Okay, it's that easy. It's that simple, and I think it's ridiculous to think that the first time that Wonder Woman gets a cinematic appearance, that someone like Zack Snyder, who actually cares about the material, is going to make such a drastic change in that character that's so important to, for one, females, for two, she's so important because she's an iconic comic book character. It doesn't make sense, ladies and gentlemen, so there's really no reason to even ask about it. I know a lot of people, hey, what's your opinion on this? That's fine, but come on, man. Come on. Now rumors like, Denzel Washington, Bryan Cranston, even the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, all this stuff about them being inside of the Superman vs. Batman, Batman vs. Superman sequel, that's fine. That's fine. But when you're talking about the changing of mythology, when you're talking about a drastic change, man, it's impossible. It's impossible for them to do that because it's going to, first off, the ending of Man of Steel turned so many Superman fans away from this film. And here's a telltale sign. The movie, when it first released, was $30. $35 if you got the collector's edition. About, almost a month later, it's down at $9. Now Man of Steel is a $9 movie. That's how bad a reception that it had. People don't like the film. Let's just be honest. IMDb has a really good rating for it, which is surprising. But if you go to places like Rotten Tomatoes, man, even Box Office Mojo was talking about Man of Steel, and people just don't like it. Jerry Seinfeld doesn't like Man of Steel. Okay, so that's something that people need to really understand. It had a really poor presence on fans and on moviegoers. Okay, and that's why it didn't get any type of Oscar nominations. It got snubbed in every possible way. Okay, so for this next film, Zack Snyder and the producers and the rest of the team that has to bring this thing forth, they're going to make sure that they do it properly, okay? And that's the number one reason why they're bringing in Batman. Let's be honest, okay? They could have chosen any other Justice League member, but they chose Batman because Batman is lucrative, okay? So let's just be honest about that. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Wonder Woman is going to be Wonder Woman inside of this movie. She's going to have a very small role. The main role is going to be Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Superman, a.k.a. Clark Kent, and then another small role is going to be Batman, okay? And then we might get a couple appearances and mentions of other people, but that's about it, man. And obviously we're going to have a villain. I don't think we're going to have one villain because that's been done before. And that's another thing I want to talk about, but I'll put another podcast up because we're over time. It doesn't make sense for Zack Snyder or Warner Brothers to rehash old used goods. Smallville did enough of it. Christopher Reeve did enough of it. George Reeve did enough of it. Dean Cain did enough of it, okay? Brandon Routh did enough of it. They've already covered all that material. There's no reason to go back and talk about old stuff. Anyway, hey, thanks for your time, man. We're out of here, and I will definitely put up another podcast talking about some other stuff. Because, yeah, I'm heated. In a good way.